What's up, everybody? This is Jim with Texas Rippers, back again for another fresh rip. What do we have on the rip block today? Yeah, we decided to go ahead and do it again, seeing as how our second video we posted were the Monopoly 24-25 Panini Prizm cards. Come a long way since then, put a whole ton of videos out since then, and we're not slowing down anytime soon. Excited to see what we can get in these boxes today. Those are some of the cards that we pulled on that very second rip of the channel. Yeah, so sit back, relax, welcome to the show, and let's go. All right, y'all, welcome back. So yeah, feels like forever ago since we put the we started the channel. You know, it's actually not that long ago, but we've been going pretty much nonstop trying to put a video out a day and grow the channel and grow the subscribers and give y'all a lot of fun stuff to look at. So we thought we'd come back around and do a round two on the 24-25 Monopoly Panini Prizm cards, and we thought we would go ahead and do two more blasters again. So obviously these have been out for a while. The NBA ones, picked them up at Target. I think they're pretty much exclusive to Target. And then the WNBA ones as well. We picked up a bunch of these. I don't know, some time ago Target was doing a special. It was like a buy one get one 50 off. Either way, here we are today, and yeah, so yep, there is a big old list. However, that is our list. We like to look at it, it's easier to read, and yeah, there you go. All right, cool. So obviously, this is intended to play with the Monopoly game. If you're like us, probably are not going to be playing it with the game. We're just going to be collecting them and finding out what kind of cool cards we can land in these blaster boxes. Of course, NBA Legends, Monopoly Prizm Parallels, Ultra Rare, Black Money Blast, and Millionaire Black Inserts. So yeah, there you go. Two blasters again today. And we're gonna see what we can get. And while I am unboxing these bad boys, on the screen you're looking at our 2025 month of June release calendar. Depending on, you know, when you're coming in, heck, you may not even be coming in the month of June. You may be coming in 2 years from now and checking this video out to see what the old stuff looked like, and or you're coming in the month of June. Either way, that is the release calendar, and yeah, you're noticing that right. There is baseball on there too. We dabble in baseball. So lots of fun stuff. June 2025. We've already filmed a bunch, we've released a bunch, and depending on when we drop this video, we'll see. So, but this will likely come out in June of 2025. Are you a football fan? Cool. This screen is for you. Yep, we do football too. And I did mention WNBA as well. We're a little bit light on that, but nonetheless, we still like to dabble in WNBA. However, football, that's what you're looking at on this screen. And yeah, that's it. June 2025. So much fun stuff coming. And there you go. So with that said, there are two blasters, and we're just going to go ahead and get on into it. And I unbox those right and left. Stack right here is the right, and then the other one is the left. So we're gonna have a little old showdown today and see what we can find in this round two of 24-25 Monopoly Prizm. All right, starting out, there is Alex Sarr. He had a fantastic year as a rookie. Obviously, Steph Castle won Rookie of the Year. However, really happy to see where his career goes going forward. So, all right. There we go. There's OG, triple OG, otherwise known as Draymond Green, out there balling, getting in the referees' faces out there in Golden State. I will get that parallel name when we drop the video. I'm thinking maybe Wave Prizm, not sure. So either way, something we like to do here if you're new to the channel, and that is, yeah, we sleeve a lot, like Oprah Winfrey giving out cars a lot. Yeah, exactly. So we sleeve cool cards, shiny cards, parallels, most parallels. Some, you know, some non-numbered parallels are kind of lame, but you know, it is what it is. And depending on the insert, we probably will sleeve the inserts too. It's just something we like to do. And yeah, and we'll sleeve a base rookie from time to time. So there you go. Cool. And that's why we just sleeved Mr. OG, triple OG, Draymond Green. You got it. All right. So these packs, by the way, they were 6 packs in the box, 4 cards per pack. So there is Jonathan Kuminga. He had some contract issues this past year, and Steve Kerr ended up just saying sit on the bench. But towards the end of the season, after I think he had a slight injury as well, Kerr let him play a little more, especially in the playoffs. Unfortunately, they were eliminated. So there you go. That is none other than James Harden. Paging Mr. Harden. You got it. Still rocking that beard. Good deal. All right, cool. James Harden on the base. And those are the base Prizms if you're new to Panini and Prizm products. There you go. So, yeah. Moving on to pack 2. Nothing crazy. I mean, we got that super shiny with Draymond Green down there. Here we go. Coming up next, there's Mr. John Morant in Memphis. Had a good year. A few injuries here and there, but 24-25 season was decent. There's Mr. Paolo Banchero hanging out down there in Disney World. Y'all think he's ever been? I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, obviously not Disney World. He plays for Orlando Magic. Had a unfortunate injury at the beginning of the season. He, I don't know, had a game that was like 60 or 70 PRA, and then boom, goes out for like 20 games. So he came back and picked things up. All right, so moving right along, there's Mr. AD. Of course, that whole Luka trade up in the midseason trade, of course, made him a Dallas Maverick. So we're going to pay attention to him next season to see what's going on. There we go. There is Cade Cunningham to close this pack out. I have become a fan of that gentleman right there. He took, I don't know, last season 23-24 was and then, you know, coming into 24-25, I'm surprised he did not get most improved player. So anyways, I think that went to Dyson Daniels in Atlanta. Of course, that's because I think Jalen Johnson went out with an injury, but anyways. All right, coming up next, there's Ron Holland on the rookie base. He had a decent year up there in Detroit. Up next, there's Kelly Ware, and down there in Miami, he had a decent year. Pretty much once, yeah, Butler left. Yeah, there you go. So, and speaking of Butler, yeah, he's gone. He went out to Golden State, of course. You got it. All right. Closing that pack out, Mr. Brandon Ingram gets traded on his injury day off, well, month or so. Next season, he will be a Toronto Raptor. That should be pretty interesting. I don't know how he feels about that, but we shall see. So, moving on to the next pack. We got 3 packs left in the first blaster. Nothing crazy happening yet. I mean, yeah, that one Prizm or that parallel up front. There's Michael Porter Jr. Of course, the Nuggets were eliminated, and I believe round 2 of the playoffs this year. And okay year up there. Anyways, there's Mr. DeMar DeRozan. DeMar and De'Aaron. DeMar DeRozan, season 23-24 at the end of the season, was traded to the Kings from the Bulls. There you go. Up next, Mr. Isaiah Collier. He had a great standout rookie year up there in Utah. I don't see how he couldn't have, because basically all of the starters were on and off the court almost the entire season. So happy to see where his career goes. Hopefully come next season, they give him a lot more starting time. Round that pack out, there's my buddy up there in Brooklyn, and that is Cameron Thomas. I call him Cam. He doesn't know that. We're not really friends. Anyways, just a joke. So, here we go. Moving right along to the next pack. We're coming out of the gate with none other than Nick Claxton. You know, for a center, you'd think you'd, I don't know, maybe jump up in the air and get more rebounds. Just a thought. Better luck next year, Nick. All right. Up next. Okay. We got it. I'm not certain on that parallel. I'm thinking, is that Tiger? Tiger Prizm? Let's find out. Here he is. I love to see it. That is 97 of 100. And of course, that is none other than Bam Adebayo. Bam Adebayo. Tell you what, this has been a Miami Heat box, apparently. So, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take Mr. Bam. We're going to put him right there. And I will make sure I get the correct parallel name for Mr. Bam at the end of the video. Or actually when we post the video. And get that to you. So I'm thinking Tiger. I don't know. But that's cool nonetheless. I mean, numbered parallel card in a blaster. That's great. Up next, Mr. Donovan Mitchell. Really don't know what the heck happened to the Cavaliers this year. I really had them pinged to play the Thunder in the playoffs. Yeah, I don't get it. I really don't get it. Rounding this pack out, none other than the man that should have got more floor time, but you know, my biggest gripe is getting drafted to a good team. And that's what happened to Mr. Reed Shepherd. We'll see what happens next season. Hopefully he can get more floor time or just find a new team, because I really like to see rookies show off or not show off and why they were drafted to the NBA. Anyways, that's just my own personal gripe. So, all right. Last pack, Blaster 1. Right Blaster. We're going with Jalen Tyson. Very limited court time this past season. Of course, again, when you're drafted to a good team, I just said all that stuff. So, of course, Cleveland Cavaliers. Up next, there's Devin Vassell. He had an okay year. He had some injury at the beginning of the season. And, yeah, better luck next year, Devin. Some rumors swirling. I don't know. There may be a shakeup in San Antonio. We're going to find out soon enough. So, oh, that looks like a fun card. We're going to skip it and go to the back and show you Mr. DeAndre Ayton. He had, you know, outside of his injuries, he had an okay year. Of course, with those injuries taking place, Donovan Clingan stepped up and showed why he was drafted the NBA. All right. Rounding out Blaster 1, the right blaster, none other than Sweaty Porzingis. There you go. I'm just joking. I don't know if y'all saw that, but yeah, that happened in the playoffs. Poor Josh Hart. I could just not deal with that. Anyways, hopefully he was wearing deodorant that day. Well, I don't know. I don't know that I would want a streak of deodorant all up and down my nose. So, anyways. So there you go. Looking like 2-wave prisms. I think those are waves. And, of course, I'll get the name of the parallels in the video. And I'm thinking Tiger on that one. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So, yeah, 24 cards. No legends. And there you go. Those are current non-rookies. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 rookie base. And that's Blaster 1. Moving into Blaster 2. Let's see what we can find. All right. Right out of the gate, we've got Dwayne Wade hanging out with his new statue down there in Miami. So I believe this is a parallel, or excuse me, I believe this is a insert. I will double check my notes and let y'all know when the video drops. I'm gonna put them right there for now though, and get in and show you. Esther Yao Ming. You know what? No. Okay. I think that's what we're doing here. These are legends. So that's what the legend cards look like. And that was really weird that the first box had 0 and right out of the gate, second box has 2. Okay. There's Zach LaVine. He was a mid-season trade out to Sacramento, hanging out with his buddy DeMar DeRozan again. Pack 1 rounding out is none other than Jacoby Walter up there in Toronto. Of course, that's base rookie. All right, cool. Next up, we have got, yeah, looks like we're going to get that legend again. And that is Mr. Patrick Ewing. You got it. Been seeing him a lot more frequently on TV. Of course, that's obviously before the Knicks were eliminated. I don't know. Let's see. I think I know the contract with TNC is ending at the end of the season. I think it's going to Peacock. And yeah, Michael Jordan's coming back. That's going to be fun. Heard a lot of rumors he's going to take it all out on the self-proclaimed GOAT, LeBron James. Anyways, there's Devin Carter. Yeah, Devin Carter. Deca Prizm 24, 25. You can't see it, but I'm shaking my head in disgust. Okay. I'm going to put a link to that video down in the thing so you know what I'm talking about. Cool. So, moving right along. That was a fun card. That's why I flipped the deck. And we're going to show you Mr. Knees and Joel Embiid. Really thinking he's going to retire. I may be wrong. I just don't know how you can just play with them broken knees that he has. They're obviously not broken, but rounding out the pack, none other than the guy who should be getting more boards, and that's Nick Claxton. I believe that is on the orange parallel, and the gentleman is numbered 57 of 149. That's fantastic. All right. So, I think these are one numbered card per blaster, but we're going to find out. Obviously, those three gentlemen came out of the first one. Nick is the first numbered parallel out of this one. So, we got 4 packs left. Yeah, let's go. Well, there's our buddy De'Aaron Fox. Start with him in the back. Why not? He was a mid-season trade. He is now besties with Wemby and his old buddy Harrison Barnes down there in San Antonio. You got it. Up next, there is broken hand DeJounte Murray. Gets traded from Atlanta in the offseason over to Nolans and breaks his hand in the first game. That repairs itself. And then he gets hurt later in the season. Better luck next year, DeJounte. All right. Up next, there's Mr. Jason Tatum. And I tell you, you know, a team should not be carried by one player. The Boston Celtics should have gone further without Tatum. However, here we are. Better luck next year, guys. Round this pack out. There we go. The 4-time. Yeah, I said 4. I know it's 3, but it should be 4 because the man was robbed. He was robbed, okay? Data doesn't lie. I'm not dogging SGA. It's just, come on. 34 triple doubles in the 24-25 season. SGA, 0. How do you make... whatever. Okay. Going on to the next pack. 3 packs left. And then you get to go home. And, I don't know, maybe you are home. Drinking a margarita. There's Mr. Giannis up there in Milwaukee. Lots of rumors spreading about him getting traded and looking for a new home. Up next, none other than, there we go. Haha, like I told you, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I don't care that it's Monopoly. I really don't care. There you go. We sleeve some base rookies, especially when the rookie is the rookie of the year. So there you go. Cool. Coming up next, it was a fun card. I'm going to show you that last. There's my other buddy up there in Brooklyn. The other Cameron, Cam Johnson. You got it. We're not friends. At least not yet. I don't know. Maybe one day. We'll see. Have them over for margarita. Some chips and queso. We'll see. That's what we do down here in Texas. Oh, yeah. And barbecue. Cool. All right. Rounding the pack out. Duplicate City. Yeah, it is what it is. But there's OG, triple OG, Draymond Green getting into fights with the refs. Stop it, man. Stop it. You're going to lose your contract and lose that Kia commercial. Anyways. All right. 2 packs left. We've got a numbered card. We've got a, thinking that's Wave Prism. Let's see what these last 2 packs have in store. And there's a fun card right there. There's Mr. Sar. He's going to be a duplicate now. Came out of that other blaster we just saw. There he is. We like that. Oh, yeah, buddy. We like that. Oh, yeah. I probably should have put on that Texas Ripper rule thing that you saw earlier. You know, that thing over there? Yeah, okay, cool. So this is a Webby house, and he gets sleeved on the spot. I don't care. He just does, okay? And there we go. That's it. All right. And, really? Okay. Yeah. All right. And Darius Garland, up there in Cleveland, hanging out with Drew Carey. Obviously not. And rounding that pack out, man, I'll tell you what, that is ridiculous. Really? It is literally going to come down to a lower numbered card between these two packs. I mean, don't get me wrong, Wemby carries some weight. However, he is a base card and he's a not numbered. That is a personal preference. But if we're talking about just the hits in the box, it's looking like the first box today, guys and gals. All right, here we go. And there's Jonathan Kuminga again. Okay, there's Scoot Henderson, second-year rookie. Well, yeah, okay. There's Paolo again, and John Morant again. That sucks. So it is what it is. Whole bunch of duplicates there at the end, and yeah. So I mean, really, we got the exact same two in each of the blasters. So it's really going to come down to these two guys right here. And, you know, even if they were the same parallel, even if, you know, this is, let's just say, I think this is Tiger. Let's just say Nick was Tiger. Bam's obviously going to win because he's a better player than Nick. Sorry, Nick. That's just data. But, yeah, there you go. 97 out of 100 and 57 out of 149. So, without a doubt, the winner of the rip is none other than the right side. You got it. There you go, y'all. So, what'd y'all think? Quick rip, hopefully. You know, 2 blasters, 48 cards. You just try to get through them as quick as I can. I don't do this. Okay, look, there's the inserts. Yeah, we don't do that here. We like to give everybody their time in the light and the shine. It's just what we do. So, did you like it? Are you watching on mobile? Cool. The thumbs right there would be great. It would be great. I don't know what's preventing you from just tapping the little button. Did the rip suck? I hope not. Otherwise, I wouldn't ask you to subscribe. I mean, if the rip was terrible, I wouldn't tell you and ask you to subscribe, but here we are. So, cool. The subscribe button's on the right, and if you're watching on your desktop, that like button's on the right, and the subscribe button's on the left. Yep, it's reverse. I get it. It's weird. I don't know. Yeah, talk to Google about it. And if you're watching on TV, thank you. Don't know where those buttons are? I'm sure you can find them. It would be great if you could actually click on them. That would be cool. So, there you go. A lot more fun stuff coming. Check the description for some links. We're going to be dropping this video in the June 2025 playlist. So in case you liked it and you like to look at other stuff that came out in June, you saw the slide earlier in the show. That's what we got going on. And yeah, I want to thank you for your time as always. It is precious to you, and I hopefully gave you something back with that. With that said, later!